Hello everyone and welcome back to episode number 66 of Infinity. So, last episode we did a few automation things. First of all, our awesomeness, that is the ME interface auto crafting assembly corridor, and as you can see I finished up the second part of the corridor, and I believe we will have space for almost everything that we want to craft. I even don't know if we could fill it up with most of, if we do everything that would be craftable. Maybe, yeah, 201 pages, well, possible. But this episode we are going to do the second part of our auto crafting assembly, because with just the interfaces and the molecular assemblers, which I didn't fill up completely with the acceleration cards, just the bottom row here and those both rows, then all 100 were finished and I was too lazy to craft and do the other things, because he is, well, still crafting 64K storage components for our CPUs, and I hoped he had finished now, but it doesn't look like it. So while he is crafting all of those things, let's jump over here and get a few more things, because then we will start with our inscribers to get the processors automation done, so that's also over here in our new area. And let's have a look and see. We need a few conduits, so item conduits, energy conduits, always good to have. And oh yeah, we can't autocraft. Can we do it with 20? Probably not, but you know what, I don't care. We have a load of the tier 2 energy conduits from Ender.io, so let's use them because they don't need that much energy. So how about the acceleration cards? Nope, you need processors, and processors are quite a few in the making. So you can imagine we will need desperately all of those things over here, because here we have loads faster crafting than in our old base. But for now, let's also snag 3 chests, and we will use diamond chests. Really? Yeah, it's everything clogged up. And that means we need also very urgently more crafting CPUs, so we can do stuff simultaneously. So let's get chests. So where is the diamond chests? Silver? Yeah, why not? Copper. Let's do you. And then we needed a silver chest. And to get the diamond chests, we do you. Do we also have no glass? Really? Okay, let's use 3 normal chests just for now, because clogging up our system even more wouldn't help right now. So, coming out here, and probably also one here and one here. Is that right here? 2 and 2. Yeah, you are correct. So placing down our chests down there, and coming in from this side will be our interfaces, which I didn't brought with me, but luckily the range upgrades to our wireless system helped a lot. So interfaces, let's snag the 24 of you guys. Whoops, I didn't want to fall down there, but since we are already down here, let's place them here, and nope, not there, yeah, but there. and just a little bit of cabling. So you coming down here and not there. Are you really kidding me? I'm still not really adjusted to the fast flight that we have going on with the awesomeness that is the draconic armor, as you can see. So there, and more cables need to come over here, but for that we will use up our red cables and color them even more, because I want to finish them. They are just kind of filling up my inventory space and are complete nonsense, because we don't need them just yet, and if we ever need them we will convert them. And that comes here, and you are not that, but you need to be up peer-to-peer. Didn't I snag them? Really? Peer to, come on, to peer. Tunnel, bam, bam, and now back to the cable. Bam, awesome. So now that's connected, and you just need to be colored in our peer-to-peer network color, which is blue. Bam. And then we should have you all connected up over here. Perfect. Now, what? Torches? Really? So, coming out from this side will be a few item conduits. So you, and you. And then we need more space. I was thinking 3, so let's do you here. And in this little hole will go our inscribers. Bam, bam, bam. And they are eye-sided, which is something I never like, but we have to take care of that. So let's go there. We need actually only here. Perfect. And now we can place them down from the top, so they are facing correctly, probably, maybe. Go on, go down. You. And if we that's now a little bit of a tricky part, because you need to be inputted on this side. Let's change this up just a bit, or actually, well, we could do something even more or better, maybe. Let's place you, well, I shouldn't have removed you guys down there. You. And then up here, so you can input here and output here, which is awesome, which is exactly what I wanted. So you, bam, and over here. Now you just need all your item conduits to here. Perfect. That's done. And on this side you will have the outputs. Perfect. Now we will start from here, where we input the 3 ingredients. Then the, for example, gold will be sucked out, will come in here, will be stamped, will be outputted over here, and in here can only go the gold ones with a few filters. And then on this line here we will transport the next ingredient that we need, which would be like this over here. Come on, let's extend you even more, so we have 3 more spaces for our inscribers. Come on. Bam. Inscribers. And in here will... Come on. Zack and zack. Will go our silicon, which then will be stamped and which will then be outputted over here into this line, and we actually really don't need you there, because I just was thinking, well, outputs can go then directly into our final 3 inscribers if I place them correctly. Bam, bam, and bam. And then in here, actually you need to have every or 3 inputs and outputs. So our final thing has to be a little bit different. So we need over here 1 here, coming here, then there, there, so we can have nope, not falling into the white would also be a really good idea, because we are not that high. We are come on. Yes. So over here, and then we will practically have 3 sets of those continuing over here, which means we have another. Come on. Place it. Really? Kidding me? You. Coming out here. And you will be also extended quite a bit over here. Bam. And you can go away. Zack. And nope. You. And now I don't have any blocks anymore, really. Come on. Bam. A few more blocks that we can place here. Have our next thingy inscriber over here, and that. And we can now remove you because we don't need you. We only want to have 3 pieces because we have 3 sets of pressors for the circuits, 4 for the silicon circuits, or 3, and that means one can have 1 of those constantly running, or 2 of those, because redstone doesn't need to be processed. And that also means we can probably connect you up to here, and then there goes that. Looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, not really, but who cares. So you can also be all removed. Up here goes you guys. Now let's have a little look and see how our stuff is doing. Well, still quite a bit to do. Really? Are you kidding me? Why aren't you crafting the processors? So something is probably really wrong in our base because you are not crafting those. Come on. Come on. Lag, lag, lag. Oh, lag. Very bad. This base is just complete nonsense anymore because we have laggage going on like completely crazy. Especially because of you, because I want to stop you now because you are lagging. Lagger. Yeah. Whoa. There is a bit of stuff in here which needs to be processed, but is apparently not. So let's have a little look, you see, upstairs. Why you are not doing anything. You You and you are stuck with something. What? Why aren't you sucking out logic processors anymore? Probably because here is completely full now. Yeah. A little bit too much processors in the making. That's also why we need to change it, because it's, well, as you can see, completely clogged up at the moment. So let me come back as soon as I have fixed the issue with all the processor malbehaving and we can craft stuff how, or, well, yeah, now I lost myself completely. So yeah, let's come back in just a second when I have fixed the problem that is our old processor system, and probably maybe also go over there and place down the rest of our inscribers off camera so that we can do that. Probably the configuration with the filters, maybe, but we also have to hook up energy, and so let's come back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and good notice, well, only bad notice. Processors take more or less completely forever to make. They are still about 2.5, 1.2 thousand and 640 here and some here. So in total about 5, 6, 7,000 processors to make, which will take forever, because I'm now 2 hours later from the last segment, so you can imagine, well, yeah, something is taking a long time to do. But I finished up our processor inscriber setup with all the inputs, or well, all the item conduits, and of course I changed also the diamond chests. And if you maybe notice slightly something off, yeah, I removed this line here, one over here, so that we don't have a connection between this line, and then of course also between this line, because I was thinking we can do this very easy with just 3 filters and coloring of all the different lines. And then down here we have normal interfaces, not the flat ones, because we will input directly back into them our results from the inscribers, the finished processor thingies. And now let's also hook up some energy. And what would be maybe a good idea to, come on, so thank you very much. And what could be, come on, not falling into the void also, hopefully, maybe, probably, yep, come all over to here, so everyone should have energy, all can start produce, perfect. And our next line will come over here, and then of course all the same back to the beginning. And over here we got the same gist going as on the other sides, over to this side and then back to the beginning. Yeah, so you, come on, misclicking quite a bit now, so you go away please. And there was another one there, thank you. Now they should all have energy as soon as we tell him main power sets, you are nothing, and energy mode receive, and you are redstone ignored. And if we take a look, they should have energy and plenty of that. Perfect. Now let's set up our first thing over here. So you will be an extract mode, but you will be on the brown channel and you get a filter and output only gold ingots. Of course, always active. You, my dear sir, on the south side are also extract, but on the blue channel you will be getting also a filter with redstone. Well, actually let's do the blue line, silicon, and then where is the red line? Yeah, red line will be our redstone. Awesome. Now over here the input will be the brown line, so we don't have to use a filter because on the brown line there is only allowed to be the gold. And in here comes our logic. Press 1, 2 and 3. Perfect. Over on this side we will have the extracts on the purple channel. You can extract everything, and the same for here. Let's also put them in always active mode, and purple always active. So you are the circuits, which means on the top face here we need an insert with purple. Bam. Same goes for here. Purple, and also over here. So we are inputting directly into the correct line, which is the purple one from here. So from this side will be the input, the blue line, and blue line, and another blue line, which is the silicon, which means in here goes our silicon presses. Bam, done. Over here we will have an extract. Purple we had, now cyan will be our silicon products. Come on. Cyan and always active. So silicon goes into the bottom face, so you are an insert with cyan. North, insert, cyan, north, insert, and cyan color. Awesome. Now on this side here we will have our insert, the red one, because there will be the redstone coming in. Perfect. And the final output color will be black. Awesome. So everything should be colored correctly, except this one here. Bam. You are please an insert on black. Nice. Now what is happening? If we throw into here a gold ingot, a redstone and a silicon, via the brown line it will be stamped, or gold will be stamped to the circuits, which then on the purple line get input into the right face on the top slot of our inscriber here. Our silicon comes out from the blue line directly into the silicon presses with our inscribers with the silicon press, and then outputted on the cyan color, put into the down face. And on the side here we have our redstone, which will be this one here. Bam, will be placed and will then be stamped into a circuit. Only thing that maybe we should also take care of, have a priority system going on here, so that it's always trying first. You are wrongly configured. trying to do the first press or the first inscriber first to fill up, and then he tries the second one and then the third one, so that we actually maybe don't have an issue. But I don't think we should have any issues with stuff coming into here and then getting stuck. We have to take a look of it, but in the past it worked always perfectly, so it should also do that now. The same goes now, of course, with coloring of here with our pure Certus quartz crystal, and then over here with our diamonds. But I will spare you guys having me do the same thing 2 more times, because it can be boring, but it was hopefully kind of interesting for you to see it at least once, how you could do it with another way, not just having everywhere a filter and messing up maybe because you forgot to set a filter, and so on and so on and so on. And you also have some nice coloring going on, which you always can take a look at when you have maybe the Yeti wrench, because I will of course cover all this cabling up with some conduit facades, which will be nice. Otherwise we have kind of some holes in here which will look very ugly. And for now I think we will kind of have to finish now. Yeah, processors. Yeah. But maybe to finish the episode, let me show you guys and girls how I fix the problem with our processors getting stuck, and then we will finish. So of course I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episodes. It was quite a bit of processor automation, but I hope you guys and girls enjoyed it, and of course if you did, I would appreciate if you could drop a like. And why are you... Yeah, you actually need only to be in insert mode. So very easy. We had a filter in here for the extraction of the thingies, the processors, the finished ones, but because this one here is completely full and he here is not able to output it anymore in here, I just removed the filter, placed an ender chest, our friend the white one, in here, set the input to green, which is always this thing here, and he can only input the filter that we extracted stuff from here. So kind of vice versa as we did it before, but it's working perfectly. So for now I hope you... well, no. So completely got lost there for a second. So for now, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.